Mrs. Borden was last seen alive around 9 a.m. by her now infamous stepdaughter, Lizzie Borden, and her maid, Bridget. Lizzie's sister Emma was out of town, and Mr. Borden was out in Fall River, as was Uncle John. Mrs. Borden was murdered in the room that Uncle John had slept in the night prior. There were no defensive wounds, which is very peculiar. It is unclear if Mrs. Borden was facing her attacker or she was kneeling down and couldn't fight back. What is clear is the location of the wounds. One to the left side of her head above her ear, another between her shoulder blades that was a full 4 inches deep. The remaining 17 wounds were in the back of her head and neck, for a total of 19 wounds. Based on the stomach contents and the coagulated blood, Mrs. Borden was murdered at 9:30 a.m., and Mr. Borden was murdered 90 minutes later. In the dining room where the autopsy was performed, you can see in the mirror the camera that took the photos. Did you know that the Borden crime scene photos were the first ever crime scene photos taken in the United States? How's that for a bizarre fun fact?